Plucking them out.
Let me make lemonade out of those apples.
Was he trying to insinuate that they're better off without Wiggins and stuff? Is that basically what he was trying to say?
That was definitely the vibe I was getting there, too.
I was like, what are we doing here?
Hey, Sam, do we do a breathalyzer when we're screening these calls?
We need to install that on our next phone, though. I definitely think that would be helpful.
Well, I mean,
people from the 510 are saying Tesla Bonte hits different in the morning.
It does hit different. It does hit different.
Anybody home? Hey, think with fly fish.
Oh, dude, you're pulling out all my favorites.
Hey, although I did fill up the charger the other day. That boy was hitting on the freeway. Whoo, it was humming.
Yeah?
It's my baby.
How much lighter is your pocket?
About $80. Gas is high.
It really is.
Tesla.
It really
Gas
is.
is a joke. That's why you got to go electric.
So where are you charging the car?
They have Tesla stations down in Tanforan, which is like 5 minutes from
Oh,
my
yeah.
house.
So
it charges in like 30 minutes.
And then you go
full charge.
Check out the Gucci store or whatever they got.
No, I just sit in the car and start reading. I stay away from Gucci, Dior, Louis Vuitton.
So you bring a book or you're reading off your phone?
Reading off my phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was really excited for Book Bonte there for a second.
I do read books. I like paperbacks. But no, I just start reading on my phone.
There is a Barnes & Noble's
right
there.
There is a Barnes & Noble's. But I like to just sit in the car, chill, especially if it's cold, and then charge happens 25 minutes, and I'm on my way.
So the Warriors are kind of like a Tesla. They charged up quick. 3 games, and I'm like full energy here.
That's actually not bad.
I know.
It's actually not
I'm
bad.
in my bag today.
You're already in your bag. You feel good. You
Dude,
feel really good.
Hey, because that win was cathartic. It felt like one.
Let me ask you.
It wasn't, but it felt like the win of the season.
Here. What Klay Thompson said, when we're healthy, nobody wants to see us.
Yeah, my chest stuck out.
You started thinking about May basketball.
Even Leo and Illy the puppy both said, "Did you hear that?" I said, "I heard that."
Did you hear the ooh wee?
Yeah. Well, then what Bonte heard was cha-ching, playoff checks over a coming.
You know what else I heard? No Giants talk in April.
I'll sprinkle it in.
Come on, that's a 4. That's a good one. That's a good one, man. Hey, listen, I thought, oh, thank God, we're not going to have to talk April and May baseball. It's going to be on the back burner.
Baby.
That's going to be on the back burner. We'll get to Casey Smith's 230 average in June. It's so great. Everything's working out so perfectly. TJ in Atlanta. TJ, what's happening, man? You're on the roast.
Hey, how you guys doing this morning?
Oh, man, I'm feeling good.
You got a deep voice. I'm feeling intimidated.
Man, I was, yeah, I know. I hear it all the time.
Don't apply for this job. Your boy maybe got to work.
Great comeback win.
Yes.
It reminded me somewhat of the playoffs, where we just always come back on them down big and just always win. But I just want to shout out Jonathan Kuminga. Jonathan Kuminga is a hidden gem. And honestly, I feel like next season, we're going to end up seeing a Jordan Poole type of leap from him.
Yeah, you know what? These playoffs are going to be big for him. Thanks for the call, TJ. I think this could be his coming out party, these playoffs, because he can guard 1 through 4. He can guard point guards, and he's a menace. He's an irritant. You can tell he got the Dame Lillard. He gets the Ja. He gets the guys on the perimeter. He's a top 10 defender according to the metrics on the perimeter. So, JK, this could be his coming out party this postseason.
How do they measure that? How do they quantify that?
The nerds.
Well, I mean, it's like, if you say that, I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I didn't know.
Well, no, they had these metrics right, and they were like, he's in a 92nd percentile
of what
in terms of defending on the perimeter.
So does that mean the guys he's guarding, their shot percentage,
contesting shots, shot
creating
percentage,
turnovers? How do you even quantify that?
I don't know. Ask the nerds.
Well, what's the formula?
That's the formula.
When you keep calling them nerds, you're perpetuating that bully. By the way.
What are you looking at, butthead?
So your team Shasky out today, huh? Hey, I'm feeling good. You guys want to come at me?
What was the futuristic?
You know what, Spinoni? You know what, Spinoni? No, you know
Griff,
what?
Right?
Was it Griff? I thought. Okay.
You know what? Just stay with Willard and Dibbs and Steiny.
Wow.
We don't want. Where's Craig Mack at? Go bring me Cam in here. I need another brother on the show.
Wow.
That's what's happening right now. Another brother. We got to even this out.
They say the Italians are the brothers of Europe, so.
The Italians turned their back on Burpee Johnson, man.
I've never heard that.
It's not real.
Okay, I was going to say, that's real. I never heard that.
No chance.
No, seriously. Contesting shots, the way you defend, shot percentage, all those metrics go into that. So all the metrics that goes into being a great defense, right? It goes into being a perimeter defender.
No, I mean, I get what you're saying. I'm asking how they actually quantify and put the formula together to where we get the numbers.
I mean, we came up with plus minus, right?
Well, I mean, that's easy. Not easy, but I'm saying, like, I get what their formula is there, even though I believe it to be flawed. Like, it's a good indication over maybe an 80-game season when you have similar variables. What I'm asking is what they come up with. Because when I watched him last night face guard, they had Dante DiVincenzo boxing one, so DiVincenzo's the lone guy guarding Dame Lillard, face guarding him away from the ball. Then DiVincenzo went off of him, and then they put Kuminga on him. His length, his size, his strength, you could tell, like, Dame was, like, kind of, like, flustered.
He was flustered.
And it looked like he couldn't get the ball. So denying him the ball is, I think, the majority of the problem. Once he has the ball in his hand, he's going to have, the quicker first step, and he's going to be able to get to his spots on the floor. All the great offensive players do. But the way that Kuminga was denying, that's the kind of playoff basketball I want to see from him.
No doubt. He's playing well. Let's go to Antonio in Oakland. Antonio,
what's up, buddy?
You're on a roast.
Hey, you guys, that was a hell of a win right there. Lamb and Poole had some beautiful spin moves. I haven't seen a couple of teammates with spin moves like that since Dwight Freeney and Robert Mathis, man. And nobody wants to see these Warriors in the playoffs, man. Like, they could be anybody, play defense, offense when it matters most. And, I'm just feeling excellent. And the Kings, that'll be an excellent for Northern California, and I think we would win in 5. So I agree with Bonte on that one.
So we went from not being in the playoffs 3 days ago to beating the Kings in 5. I love the way we charged this bad boy up.
You're a little worried about the Kings now?
No, I'm worried about the Warriors. It's not a slant on the Kings in any way. I just, right now, they need to continue. I'm all about form. Keep playing good basketball. Can we be more sense of urgency on defense? Can we create more consistent 3-4 consecutive possession stops? Offensively, can you attack the rim? I'm not saying that you're not going to get away from the 3-point ball. That's your bread and butter. But can you balance the floor a little? Can you get that mid-range game for Kuminga going? Can you implement a healthy Steph Curry and eventually Andrew Wiggins? You're not going anywhere of significance without Andrew Wiggins.
No doubt. They need Andrew Wiggins, and they will get Andrew Wiggins back at some point. Hopefully everything's going well with him. Let's go to Jesse in Santa Clara. Jesse, what's happening? You're on the roast.
Hey, I appreciate it. Hey, I just wanted to just first off shout out the coaching staff, because I know I think it was yesterday, everybody was bashing or questioning the coaching staff. But I think the Warriors have a very good knack at making adjustments, and we've seen that if we can get to the playoffs, the adjustments they make game to game, it's been phenomenal. So I just wanted to point that out.
So yesterday was the boxing one defensively, and then offensively, they did it a little when he was healthy in the first game against the Lakers. Having Draymond at the block offensively, back to the basket, and using him that way, I thought that's a great wrinkle. When he was setting the high screen, I noticed in the last couple games, no one is honoring him as a roller.
Well, the Lakers game, Anthony Davis basically camped out in the locker room. He was on defense. I mean, he allowed Draymond Green to be wide open on the three-point line. So even in that basketball game, when the Warriors were getting rolled, Steve Kerr did make an adjustment in that basketball game where he put Draymond down on the block and opened things up on the perimeter for the Golden State Warriors. So you're starting to see the same thing here down the stretch. His teams know that Draymond Green, he doesn't want to really shoot the three. Doesn't want to attempt them. And Draymond Green did a great job yesterday of cutting, setting good screens, and being down there in that block in the split action. What I'm noticing, when you get Kuminga, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green involved in that split action. Oh, my God, it drives the defense crazy because Kuminga's cutting. People got to honor his athleticism. Klay's rolled it off the screen. People were yelling, alarm, 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 whatever it is to get to Klay Thompson on the three-point line. And now you're seeing Draymond Green be aggressive and finish at the rim. So when you get double figures for both Draymond Green and Looney, I would love to see the Warriors record where they both score in double figures.
That's a good question.
It's a bonus.
Yeah. If Klay was the headliner for the month of February, right, and I know how great he's been since January, you recited some of those numbers. If Klay was the headlining act, the one who leads you up to the headlining act, what do they call that person?
He's not the
opening act.
He's not the opening act. The preliminary
I don't know.
act, but he's before the main event.
I would say it's Looney and DiVincenzo.
Yeah.
And then the opening act, because I think this has been his best stretch of his career, has been Jonathan Kuminga. I think Jonathan Kuminga has an argument, and I'm not trying to dismiss Jordan Poole. He's been playing good, inconsistent some games and back in others. Jonathan Kuminga might have his best little stretch here of his small NBA career.
Yeah, by the way, some breaking news here. Jalen Carter, the top prospect coming out of Georgia, police are securing arrest warrants for him and other prospects from Georgia after an alleged involvement in a fatal crash involving a teammate. So that's some unfortunate news there for Jalen Carter in the NFL as teams have convened at the Combine in Indianapolis at Lucas Oil Field. So the NFL scouting Combine going by, and Jalen Carter, who's supposed to be picked number 1 overall, involved in an incident like that. That's tough.
He's number 88, the D tackle?
Yep, he's a beast. Absolute beast. Absolute beast. But to your point about Kuminga playing his best basketball, he's had really good stretches. Now, remember, a couple games ago, we were just saying, hey, play Kuminga. He wasn't playing Kuminga enough. One thing Steve Kerr did yesterday that he gets a lot of credit for, Kuminga had a terrible first half.
Yes.
He didn't know where to be defensively.
Fumbled the ball
offensively, he was fumbling the ball away, turning it over, committing bad fouls. Yeah. Steve Kerr stuck with him.
Yes.
He stuck with him, and he brought him into the second half in that third quarter in the midst of that run, and Kuminga played a lot better defensively, played a lot better offensively, didn't force anything, handled the ball well. So I'm credit to Steve Kerr, because we've seen a lot of times, and it may happen later on in the season as well over these last 20, sticking with Kuminga and letting him play through his mistakes. This experience is paying dividends for him. So when you get to the playoffs and you have to face a KD, and you got to face a Kawhi Leonard or a Paul George or Kyrie or Luka Doncic or John Morant and company, Kuminga needs to get these minutes and get that experience. The more he sees as a defender, the better off he is, because he's a smart individual. His IQ is through the roof. A lot of people don't think that. Kuminga's a smart basketball player, and he's going to be a stud in this league. But Kerr sticking with him, I think it was an improvement by Steve Kerr, man. I've seen him yank guys quick as hell. He stuck with Kuminga yesterday, and it paid off as he went 7-7 in the second half.
Didn't you also think Draymond Green had a pretty damn good game?
Draymond Green had an excellent game.
For being, missing the last couple. Like, he looks so much more spry.
Let's be honest. Draymond Green has had a hell of a year.
No, he has.
Draymond Green was a borderline all-star this year. Mm-hmm. And he's having a hell of a contract year. He almost drops a triple-double. He's barking. I love the way when he finishes at the rim.
Yes.
Forget defense. I know he's a great defender. Yes. I know he knows how to communicate.
Before the shot clock was coming down and Clay goes driving in, you'd think Clay's going to pull, and he throws that little bounce pass to Dre. Dre finishes with the left hand.
I mean, what about the pass from Ty Jerome?
Yeah.
Ty Jerome throws a dive from the perimeter and cutting Draymond Green. Yeah. He finishes. He also got fouled right before the third quarter buzzer. He hits a free throw.
What about the JP one in transition?
Yeah, that was good
as well. JP throwing one to him?
Draymond Green has been playing some excellent basketball. And I know we're going to get to the offseason at some point. It's going to be hard to see Draymond go if he goes. He's a championship player. And last night, you get reminded that, wait a minute, he's a statue guy. He's going to have his number raised in the rafters. Draymond Green is a championship player. I mean, he's got me feeling like they're going for number 5. Honestly, Shasky.
You know, it feels like that as well. I get a lot of the same KD vibes where it does, and again, I'm just going off speculating off body language and everything. I do get this feeling that he kind of senses it's coming to an end, and he's looking for a different challenge.
But he's playing well.
He's playing great.
So good.
But Bonte, you don't get that feeling?
I get a feeling about a lot of things.
Like, he controls this. He can just opt in, right? He can simply just opt in. And if he opts in, I would believe that the Warriors would keep him. Now, maybe he knows something internally that we don't know. Like, he can control this, and it feels like it's almost automatic that he's opting out.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be tough to move on if the Warriors make a deep, deep run in the playoffs. You're talking about a guy, again, Clay, Steph, and Draymond. When they're healthy under Steve Kerr, they have not lost a Western Conference series. They've not. Hell, they haven't lost really a finals.
Well, they lost 2 finals.
Well, they lost the finals because Draymond got suspended,
well,
and then
lost
the Toronto
that finals
series
for a variety
of reasons. In the Toronto series, the guy hurt.
They lost. It was tied with 2 minutes to go. We could say,
it was
they
tied
lost
with 4
that
minutes
series.
To go.
What?
It was tied with like 4 minutes to change.
Okay,
but they changed the series when Draymond Green got suspended.
I don't dismiss that, but we act like that was the only thing that happened in that series.
No, we don't act like
we saw one of the most historic performances ever from LeBron James.
Game five, Bogut goes down, Iguodala gets hurt.
Yes,
the
back injury.
The dam breaks.
Yes. Harrison Barnes can't hit, water if he's in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
5 of 32.
And then in 2019, say what you want. I know everyone got hurt. Toronto was excellent. Pascal Siakam was excellent, and Kawhi Leonard was phenomenal.
They were really good, but they don't win that series if the Warriors are healthy.
They don't win. I think it's easy to say that.
It's
dismissing.
It's very easy to say because it's the truth.
All right.
They don't lose to Toronto in 2019 if they're healthy. I'm guaranteeing that. And Toronto knows that. Everybody in Toronto
Kyle
knows
Lowry
that.
played out of his mind. Powell played out of his
They're
mind.
fine.
Norm Van, your
They're
boy,
fine.
your doppelganger played out of his mind.
For
Who's
him,
evading
Van
me.
Vliet.
Clay Thompson hit a 3 for
I'm
26
not saying
feet.
that they weren't
We were
awesome.
on our way to Game 7. Toronto know that was a fraudulent championship. Let's go to E in Redwood City. E, what's happening?
That's
You're on
not
a
a
roast.
fraudulent
They
championship.
get an asterisk. They know what happened.
Yo,
Kawhi was on
What's
one
up,
leg.
E?
hey, how y'all been, man? Long time no talk, man. I just wanted to get up on here and remind all the Warriors fans that we proved our championship pedigree last night, man. I was there at the game. Mr. White Chocolate himself, Dante DiVincenzo, man, came out the game. I really think that the Warriors, man, we hit stride right now. And once we get healthy, like Clay said, man, ain't nobody want to see us. You know, for all the Warriors fans out there doubting right now, you scared to go to church, baby. Warriors, it's the invitational. We taking over again.
I've been waiting on
When was the last time you went to church, young man?
E, when was the last time you been to church?
Man,
You ain't H-E. No, you don't go to E, hold on, E. You don't go to church because you're never scared, right?
that's right, baby. That's right. You tell them, Vontae.
You don't go to church when you're scared. Jesus Christ knows we still rocking with him. We don't need to, I don't need to leave a house and go to another house on a Sunday. We go chill, watch these basketball games. We'll pray to God at night. Hey, Warriors are rolling right now. Nobody's scared over here, Sasky. He said, go to church if you're scared, which is why you go every Sunday, which is why I'm chilling with Baby Chaz because we're never scared.
Religion's a little more nuanced than that, but I don't want to alienate all the audience.
I do love religion. Sorry, it's all the Christians and Catholics and everybody out there, Muslims.
I do love religion. I love
mean,
that line.
What is this? What are you, a politician?
Let's go to Judy
I love all
Baraka.
religions.
I'm a big religion guy.
Vote for me.
I respect all religions. Where's my panic meter at? Where's my panic meter? I tell you where my panic meter. God, hey,
So
I tell you
high.
I tell you the setting on my panic meter. It's hashtag we gonna be championship. Judy and Baraka. Yeah, I'm calling it Shasky.
Wait, time out.
This team's gonna win the championship. Judy, Baraka. Let Judy finish. Judy, what's happening? You're on the roast.
Oh my God, you guys are on fire this morning. Hey, Abante, I called in when you were in Cabo, and the question of the day was, what do the Warriors have to do to win?
Yeah.
And I said they have to play to their level of capability, like legit show up and play. The first half of the game, I almost turned it off. I was so frustrated. And then comes the second half, and honestly, Dante, I just love him. I think Kuminga was amazing. You look at them when they are all really in it to win it, and it's a beautiful thing.
It
So
is beautiful.
let them show up that way every game, and I think we got a real good shot.
No doubt, 20 games left, Judy. Great call. 20 games left to sprint to the playoffs. You heard Klay Thompson on the postgame show on NBC Sports Bay Area. They could start to smell it. They could start to feel it. The finish line is here, and now the Warriors are in 5th place in the Western Conference. 5th place. 5th. All right? Just like that. And reinforcements are coming. Like, everybody's got their rosters. Guys are losing stars. Like, we'll be watching KD tonight in the Valley against the Charlotte Hornets. Oh, I'll be scouting the Phoenix Suns. They ain't beating the Warriors in 7.
So are we going to hear all this? It's like having a big trade at the deadline. They're getting Wiggins and Curry back.
And GP2 and Andre Iguodala.
Just stop with the Iggy stuff.